Welcome to the London Outlook for Friday, the 15th of December 2023. Starting off with the economic calendar, as you can see, in terms of the London session, we have some PMI news, and then for the New York session, we've got PMI and Empire State manufacturing-based news. Those are all high impact. We'll touch on the New York red folder news in the New York Outlook, but for the London session specifically, this news is red folder, so it is significant. However, it doesn't stop us from leaving trades open or entering trades beforehand, or allowing trades to be triggered by the news release. However, upon the news release, we will have to consider the impact on any open positions, and for any new positions, we must fade the ultimate direction suggested by the news release. Yeah, so that's the economic calendar. This is the only thing to be concerned of during the London session. Jumping straight into the charts, what you can see is yesterday we broke out of the void swing structure, and this void candle body broke, which then validated the ERL continuation momentum scenario. In terms of the daily, what you can see is we've had 4 consecutive bullish candle closures, and today would be the 5th bullish daily candle. However, because we are in the ERL continuation momentum scenario, we can trade both directions, and the fact that it's unlikely for a 5th bullish daily candle, we can essentially trade ERL reversals as well as continuations simply by interpreting the the order flow on the 15 and 5 minute. In terms of the 15 minute, this is our pro trend leg. However, what we can see is we've had a change of character order flow break validating this ERL reversal primary leg. Given this, we can short for this morning, but there's a number of factors to consider. Factor 1 is where do we actually revalidate a primary leg to continue in the pro trend or ERL continuation direction, and the other is if there are any other barriers to consider. How I have it set up right now is that the ERL reversal primary leg is validated, and what you can see is we do have body breaks which validate that this is liquidity in the leg which is built to the right, and thus we can enter, assuming this will be the new high of the day for the London session. Obviously, this trade will be invalid if the New York session is to create the high of the day and coming into this entry. So at the New York Open, we will have to cancel any of these types of orders. Then in terms of invalidating this primary leg due to the creation of a secondary leg, there isn't really scope for that at the moment until price actually comes into this pro trend support OB. If we look at what price came into here, on the 15 minute, there's nothing to suggest that the secondary leg has been, or the primary pro trend leg has been created. And if we move on to the 5 minute, it's a similar scenario where it's unclear what this is reacting to, and thus there's no reason to believe that the primary pro trend ERL continuation momentum leg is at play. And since there aren't new legs at play, the ERL reversal leg remains at play, and thus shorts remain valid, at least for the time being, until we actually enter one of these areas, and then we'll have to re-evaluate. For now, I have this order on covering the previous high of the day because that's what my FIB is anchored to. But yeah, that's essentially the London outlook. My current bias is mostly shorts, but that can change depending on how the 15 or 5 minute order flow changes in relation to what we're reacting to the left.